Alright, bet. We back.
You know what I'm saying?
Breakfast with the Jetsons.
Breakfast with the Jetsons.
Episode 3, Season 2.
Season 2, Episode 3.
Yes, sir.
I would say so. Breakfast with Jetsons, breakfast with your best friends, breakfast with the veterans, breakfast with the Mexicans.
Okay.
Shout
out
to
them.
You know what I'm saying? And breakfast today with a legend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? How you feel today?
Damn, a legend?
Yeah.
I respect that. No, I appreciate it.
Young
I'm
legend
good, though.
Yes, sir. Got a
Appreciate
special
y'all
guest in the
coming in.
building. Hey, look, this won't schedule, so
It really
don't
wasn't.
come at us in them DMs about like guests. We get into y'all. This won't schedule, bro.
I just happened to be in the
It just
neighborhood.
popped up.
I really was.
I don't want to hear it.
How y'all doing now?
Doing pretty well. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great.
Mikey Amore.
The heartbreak
In the flesh.
is, yes. I've been hiding.
Why?
Hey, just give it some time.
Okay.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. No,
Nah, for sure. But how you been, man? What you been working on, bro?
A lot of shit, man. Content, music, of course, and just trying to check on the girl, man.
Facts. That's what's up.
Yeah, I feel that. What you been up to, bud?
Me? Same shit. Working
Shit, that too. I respect that.
all day, every day, bro. That's what I do.
Yeah, I've been on the same shit. I've been back in the gym this week. Well, we both been back to the gym
Yeah,
this week. You know what
that
I'm saying?
too. I ain't really want to talk about it too fucking soon. So I don't even want to think about the gym right now.
I feel better today. Yesterday, I thought I was out of commission for a little bit. I went too hard, and my lower back was killing me. Got about a bed, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was like, yo, I might be out of here. Somebody said, yo, you might have slipped your disc or whatever the fuck they call that shit. And I was like, man, I really hope not. But I woke up today feeling a lot better. So I'm gonna go to the gym maybe tomorrow morning because I took a 3-day weekend. Shout out to PTO.
Do you stretch?
I do now.
That's the thing.
He said
That's the thing. That's the key part.
That is
There's
the
no
most
stretch,
essential
man.
thing.
And that's the thing, and I knew that too. I'm just
You gotta fuck it,
Yeah,
right?
well, I mean, I'm not 17 anymore.
Shit. Yeah.
I get in shape, I get though. I gained 6 pounds this week, you know what I'm saying? Good thing we used to work out so much back in the day since we played sports and shit.
Yeah.
So when we do get back into the gym, our metabolism kicks in pretty fast and we can get back in shape. So that's a good thing about us doing that back in the day.
Yeah, I haven't been sore since we've been back. Like every day we've gone, like the recovery afterwards has been like pretty good for me. Like I haven't had that first that first feeling back in the gym soreness, no inflammation, no shit like that. I've been good to go. Like I've been taking it lightweight, high reps, and just really trying to like push myself to like fatigue at sometimes. But I've been good. Like I've actually been kind of surprised myself.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel that.
That's respect.
Yeah.
I've been telling myself I'm gonna go soft, but every time I start going in,
You get that little zone.
I'm like, let's get it. And I go way too hard.
Nah,
and
for
then
sure.
How we've been doing it, we've been finishing off with some cardio. You know, at least trying to run 1 mile, but that mile been killing me because I've been going so hard.
The love we sneak up on you.
Yeah, but I'm getting it done. I think I did 2 miles last time we were there. So we're gonna try to stretch it out to 3 Monday and the next week.
Just make sure you stretch, G.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's essential, man.
You know what I'm saying?
stretch
Before or
in the
after something, just make sure you get it in.
And I got the tools too. That's the thing.
You should be-
I got my rollers and shit, but
Nope.
yeah, I'm gonna hit it. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. Every night, every morning, and before and after the gym. Let's get it.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask for an update.
Alright.
We'll let you know next week.
Update, I ain't got no legs.
Yeah, make sure check up on this nigga. Make sure all of this is accountable, bro.
They're like,
That'll be wild.
Remember when you said
somebody find an email, I canceled my gym.
Right, like
membership.
shit.
Oh, shit.
Bro, that'd be wild. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Let's my gym partner, dog. Come on.
Key.
What music's been in y'all rotation lately? I know it's been the beginning of the year. Not much music's dropped recently, but
38 Special, Fleet Lord.
that's it.
38 Special, Fleet Lord both dropped in December. I don't know if Fleet Lord exactly dropped, but he recently dropped his album. And 38 Special, he dropped 2 things in December 1995, and his album Interstate 38. So yeah, that's what I've been on heavy. They both, I would say, Griselda affiliates.
I feel that.
So you know what I'm on. But other than that, I've been kind of going back into all my old shit. Like I said, I was bringing up that era like we were talking about because I was listening to shit from that era. Like I was playing earlier, some Michael Rocks and shit. I've been back into that, going back through some old shit because I always tend to forget music from that I don't have directly in my phone. So when I have to go back and search through shit, I start discovering more and more shit. So I'm like, oh shit, this is fire. So I kind of been on that mode lately.
Nah, facts. I do that through my like SoundCloud periodically, like scroll down and just
a lot of hidden gems
now.
Yeah, bro. Even find some of my old music when I do shit like that. I'm like, oh shit, I just got spitting.
For sure. Yeah.
Thanks.
What about you, Mikey?
Pretty much like Don, man. I've been recycling a lot of music because I catch myself in rhythm, especially if I'm like working on different shit. I like to go back to shit I know I can always get a vibe out of and listen to it. But like new artists, I'm getting a lot of respect for Brent Fayez. I don't know if y'all are hip, but man's is different. You know what I mean? So I've been rocking with a lot of his vibes and kind of like learning about him and Ty Dolla $ign too, the feature artist. You know what I'm saying? But the underrated man himself, but.
Yeah, I gotta go back and listen to the album.
Give it respect, man. Like I know a lot of people just see him as feature artist, but like he does it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got the voice for it. He does play every instrument. And he just gives you a vibe if you're looking one. So I definitely recommend that one.
No, I can definitely agree. For me, I would say Griselda. Obviously, I'm Stan. So Cudi, Cardi. They just came out. So
Facts.
I gotta listen to them.
Respect to the Cudi album. I'll give you that.
You like Cudi or Cardi better?
King Cudi. I can't disrespect.
Okay.
What was that eyebrow for, bro?
I didn't know what you was gonna say.
I feel you. I know you don't fuck with either or, so it's all good.
Oh, wait. I had the same reaction.
I didn't know that either.
Really?
Nah, I fuck with Cudi.
You don't fuck with Cudi?
I fuck with Cudi. I fuck with music.
Alright, we're not having this argument. We're not having this argument.
That might be
Yeah, I see why people like his music though. I ain't hating like that.
Which is Cudi or Cardi?
Cudi. Yeah. And Cardi too.
Obviously, Cudi shit in the car. He got that little bump to it, bro. His production team is crazy.
Tell me, bro.
Like that. I ain't gonna lie to
You didn't mess up this time, bro.
I don't listen to Cudi like that. I was about to say, I don't even listen to Cudi like that, but I was on the way here and just, I think it was like another day or something like that, and just, the beat was crazy.
Another day. Oh, what was that? Which album was that?
That was the recent one. I think it was called Another Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
If not, I'm saying, if you want a little beat, something to listen to.
You fuck with that Cudi and Kanye album?
Yes.
The Kid See Ghost one?
Mm-hmm.
I was actually surprised. That's still one of my favorite albums.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Okay. I know, I remember you talking about that.
I feel like during that era, like, Kanye decided to take his time and actually work on that album because his album dropped the week before that. That's when they were trying to drop the week by week shit. And I don't feel like he tried on his album. I feel like he was just like, I'm gonna mail it in.
You don't feel like Cudi tried on his
I
album?
don't feel like Kanye tried on his album. But I feel like he took the time to actually, produce on the Cudi Kanye album and like get the best sound out of Cudi. Like, I feel like Kanye didn't do that bad of a job. It wasn't no late registration Kanye, but I feel like he did a good job on that. It was the production was off the charts, like usual, and they did a good lyrical job, good sonics. Like, if you really fuck with Cudi, you probably fuck with that project. So
You talking about the Pusha T's?
yes, because I like Kid Cudi better than Pusha T. But
No. Okay.
I mean, bro, I was one of those. I was wild. I was one of those kids in 2008. like when I heard Kid Cudi for the first time, I was like, what was it? I think it was a kid named Cudi, like the first mixtape. Like when I heard that, I was like, yo, this nigga's the future, bro. Like y'all missing out. Now look at where we are today.
I can hate him. Like I said, I can see the influence. He definitely influenced the whole generation of people, so I'm not taking that away from him.
Facts.
I'm not going to get to my personal. I've done this a lot. So I'm not going to get back into that.
No, I mean, there's a lot of artists that I don't personally listen to, but I can like acknowledge their
Respect
influence on the game.
Yeah, 100%.
Like who?
Thug was like one. Like, I like Thug, kind of like similar. Like, I like Thug's music. Thug is like one of another artist that like, if he's on, there's not any one Thug song that I can think of that I'm just like, all right, turn that shit off. Like, I really like it, but I never go and like actively go and listen to Thug. But like, Thug has a mad influence on the youth to where it's just like, it is undeniable.
She brought a lot of Atlanta niggas too.
Like, And a lot of people will argue that derives from Wayne, like in a sense, yeah. But I do think he did go and do something different than Wayne and kind of make his own thing. Because a lot of people will acknowledge Thug more than they'll acknowledge Wayne.
A generation of younger, yeah. I would say, yeah.
I feel like Wayne has an indirect influence because he didn't necessarily try. He was just like, yo, I'm going out here and being me. And it's just like, niggas gravitated towards that, to where Thug helped put a lot of niggas on.
And he didn't really have to because he had his artists with Drake and Nicki.
That's
so like
it's different.
Yeah.
So
first super team low key.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Like they were going to be their own artists regardless of what label they were on at the end of the day.
For sure. So, but Thug cosign is strong too.
Yeah, he got a little bit.
Lil Baby, Gunna.
Boom.
Yeah. Look how they're doing right now.
Lil Uzi.
Indirectly, I would say that.
No, I'd say directly, they're not close.
I feel like Uzi's his own person though. Like, I feel like
Uzi, I won't say like that was that strong. I won't say it is as strong as like a Gunna.
Yeah.
Like but I'd say Uzi is under that umbrella. He's like in between of like Thug and Wayne. Like dead ass, like in between, like blend between those two. And he's like his own entity.
I've actually never thought about it like that kind of sense.
Because he does have like he can bar up a lot of people. Like he said himself, like he just cares about just making like some fly ass music and singing.
Yeah.
So he'll do that. And like I feel like I don't know. His music is different than Thug's. Like Thug's gonna use his voice to like kind of use it as an instrument, like literally.
Mm.
And like Uzi will just actually literally try to sing that shit. Like try to use some of like the rock influences and shit. And like that's one of the first people, him and Juice WRLD, that like try to like use some of those like cadences, like those trying to think of a band, like Fallout Boys type of like melodies. Like, it's like, but it's on hip hop.
Like that punk rockish, but like
It's like all right, it's different, but it's like I feel like they're like pioneers in that sense.
Yeah.
Was there a new Juice WRLD video that dropped today that I saw?
Juice WRLD and Young Thug. Bad Boys? I think it's what it was called.
I saw a clip.
The video is
it new?
Yeah, it's new.
Dropped this week, didn't it?
Yeah, it's dope as hell.
Yeah. I ain't see it.
Cole Bennett, Lyrical Lemonade, they always do some dope shit.
Okay.
Okay, shout out to them.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit's fire.
Well, shit. Well, what am I about to say? You got any artists that you don't really fuck with, but you respect, or that everybody fucks with that you don't necessarily fuck with?
Hey, hold on. I fuck with Thug. Let me make that clear. I just don't like. I wouldn't put him in one of my top. I fuck with Thug.
Like any artist that you like was just shoot right in the motherfucking head.
Oh damn!
Oh damn!
You
See that? I was like, I didn't know what was going. Yeah, I don't think I got nobody.
Any artist you roll up on?
When I roll up,
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
I know a couple artists you don't fuck with.
Who I don't fuck with?
Yeah. Well, I won't call them artists. I know people you don't fuck with.
Name one. That's just for
Nick
content.
Cannon.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! No, that's
man.
no, this Nick real, but like, yo, come on. Nah.
Why you hate Nick Cannon?
I don't hate Nick Cannon.
This
It's
nigga
just
hate
like,
Nick Cannon.
you know what I'm saying?
I know this nigga since 7th grade. You don't fuck with Nick Cannon, bro.
Damn, it's the 7th grade. Damn, this Nickelodeon.
My kids are wilding out.
Oh damn, my bad.
Nah, that's probably how you get on wild out nowadays.
Facts.
Nah, bro. Yeah, bro. Y'all do the wild style against each other.
Nah, fuck all that. They gonna try to like, it makes me or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
You never know, bro.
Well, then again, she could have had that shit coming.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get too much into that one, but
Damn, bro, that's hilarious. This nigga hate Nick Cannon.
I don't hate Nick Cannon.
my bad, bro. You said you
Nah, you good.
Hey man, you told me to name one.
I might this nigga in the crib as a kid watching Nickelodeon pissed off. This nigga ain't finna take over my school like
Just a
that.
motherfucker.
Slime time shit. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, man.
That's fucked up.
Nigga ruined Nickelodeon for you, bro.
Hey.
Nah, I still got love for Nickelodeon.
Okay.
I can see that be like derived from though, but nah.
Oh no, Nickelodeon, that brought me up, bro.
Yeah.
They went to their little
There's no way I
week-
can like lose time with that.
Nah, bro.
Cartoon Network was a little better, but
That's another debate too, cause hey.
we can get into it.
I was arguing with a girl the other day that was trying to tell me Disney was better. I was like, bitch,
I love like Disney is classic, but
Disney's too PC. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's like
it
too
should be perfect.
this is a conversation for 2 channels.
Listen, man. Alright, but Nickelodeon has the classic cartoons for the 90s kids.
Yes,
That is true.
but so does like Cartoon Network though. I feel like they got the OG like.
They too. They got Dexter and Powerpuff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
fucking
even early 2000s,
Cow
like
Chicken.
Then they
First
went
Cali
and bought
Dog, you know what I mean?
Boomerang. Then they went and made Adult Swim.
yeah,
Like
and Adult Swim brought Toonami. You know what I'm saying?
But Boomerang is its own thing again.
it's his own thing, but Nickelodeon, like you know what I'm saying, they came through and bought that shit. It's the only thing now. But my childhood, that shit came on Cartoon Network.
True. It was like a Power Hour thing on Cartoon Network, like Adult Swim was.
Mhm.
But well, Adult Swim still is, isn't it?
Adult Swim, it's still
Yeah, it's still part of it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not its own channel or nothing.
No.
Yes
Okay.
and no. You can still like when you go to search for it, you can search for Adult Swim by itself.
Yeah, because it is its own app. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So it probably has its own like little, I guess, streaming service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Come on, man, Toonami, bro. Come on now.
I bet Toonami probably is its own streaming service at this point.
It might be, man.
But I feel like Toonami's not gonna do well like that because a lot of their shows were like anime based and shit like that. If you're looking for that specific show, you can find
True.
it another
Anime
place.
is
It'll probably be like on
Yeah,
Crackle
but
or
anime
something.
has their own streaming platforms itself. So like Toonami's just getting that from other shit. So
It
if they can
probably
get it
be-
already, what are you going to
Man,
Toonami?
Dragon
for?
Ball Z and Gundam.
It probably
But so
already
there's Crunchyroll and all
Yeah,
this other
yeah,
shit.
it
Like,
probably already be on like Crackle or some shit like
yeah,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
What
and they
else?
stream it for free versus you going to pay for like a Toonami, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So you can just get it on the internet.
They probably still have the option though.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Because I used to have the DC Universe app, and that's why I watched all the DC Universe shit and all that. But now that HBO signed a deal with Warner Brother, all the DC shit went over to Warner Brother.
Yeah.
I thought the DC app was going to shut down. Now the DC app is just all the comic books. So all this anything you want to watch or whatever is slowly coming over to HBO.
So you have to go to HBO to watch it.
Yeah, HBO Max. I don't know if regular HBO is going to have it, but I got HBO Max anyway. So.
Right.
But yeah, HBO, Warner Brothers still going to be doing the DC Universe shit, but it's going to be coming out through HBO. The new Wonder Woman movie just came out. It came out in theaters and on HBO Max. The new Godzilla vs. King Kong movie coming out.
That shit look crazy.
It's coming out on HBO Max the same day it comes out in theaters.
And
Shut the
Space
shit
Jam
down.
too.
Space Jam is coming out on HBO Max?
Yeah, it was long term.
Oh shit, that was like what you want to question.
It's
I didn't know they dropped a little
all
promo for it on like LeBron
Yeah.
James and shit like this, so I didn't know where they're gonna drop it or how they're gonna play that one off. So
Yeah, nah.
like
And-
streaming wise, like.
And did you see it kind of looked kind of cartoonish, like Beowulf? You know what I mean? It was like the realism cartoon.
Okay.
You talking about
Space Jam?
Yeah. I feel like they use that effect on it.
That'd be dope, actually. They could,
The-
they could do a lot more with that.
I remember LeBron briefly talking about like the storyline. He said it's gonna be based on like him and his son, but Bronny not gonna be playing him, but like
Damn,
it
Bonnie.
could be like another nigga playing him.
Damn.
No, just the other nigga. Shout out him. I just don't know his name at this time. But
No Bonnie hurt.
probably.
I'll be hurt. I don't give a fuck.
Is he allowed to play him though? Because you know how I don't know what the situation is with little kids getting money and shit. Like
He's
NCAA,
100 he's
all that
one-
shit.
Oh, for like being in a movie and shit.
Yeah, I feel like he might be okay.
Yeah.
I think it's more so how you work it out and talk it out because I know there's like thin lines
I
between
feel
that.
like
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They could definitely make it happen if they want
yeah,
to.
but I also know like it can step on some toes and shit of that nature. So like, I think it's more so how you handle it. Like,
No,
unless it's
for
like
sure.
bringing them off a crazy check or some
Yeah.
shit.
Well,
For
look.
sure.
Oh, never mind. I was about to say something about Lil Romeo, but
Lil Romeo.
that nigga was on the practice squad at USC for like a week.
You know they got another brother that's actually solid at basketball too.
I do.
The
Like
Miller?
it's like a Romeo's little brother who's like the next up type shit.
Oh,
And he's nice.
Yeah,
like-
when we were working with, me and Key were working with the Walking Bucket brand, they were actually trying to get in contact with, I don't know whatever happened to that, so if they listening, my bad for letting out this info, but we were supposed to actually work with him.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, it would have been dope. Like, we were
Yeah,
supposed to
but
fly out,
he's
like,
crazy right now, like
But-
movie around him type shit.
Where's he at?
California.
Yeah,
He's in California.
still high school ball. Like they got options looking at him type shit though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because apparently, like, he's the next up with like at least in the family type shit.
Romeo somewhere hating.
Maybe.
Doing ICDC commercials.
Shout out to the ICDC, bro.
Yeah, ICDC. Kind of a little 2.6. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing too good psychology. So, it's all good.
You ain't no Romeo, bro.
I ain't think that.
That's funny. That's funny.
It's all gravy though.
Shit. But hey, well, Mikey,
Yeah.
how would you say is the best way to maneuver as an artist right now in 2021? You don't have to give, you know what I'm saying, your details and your plans, how you maneuver, but
Just how
in
you
general
move.
consensus of how you feel like is the best way to maneuver, like with all the shit going on, like politically, like COVID, all that shit.
Shit, man. Probably just kind of first got to talk to yourself, really prioritize what you really want out of the current situation. I mean, so whether it's making your content or like trying to get yourself noticed and shit like that, you kind of have to buckle down and really see what you want. And to do it, you're gonna have to do the dirty work. Sadly, like you have to link with people, really network, and know the ins and outs. Because if you're not, you're really not gonna see any progress.
Facts. True.
Kind of just really getting to know the game, man, and just be consistent. That's what I've known to learn and come to terms with. Is just be consistent no matter what you're doing. Just keep doing it, because they'll see. They'll start to get it. So.
That shit. Couldn't have answered it better myself, dude.
Appreciate
I was
it.
about to ask you what you think.
Shit, yeah, I kind of agree, man. Like, I believe we were having this conversation earlier. It kind of differs when it comes to a certain type of artist, because with shit going on, it is harder to. I feel like if you're more of like a club artist, like might be hard to maneuver with the shit going on in the world, unless you just don't give a fuck, and you just kind of make noise anyway.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, it's kind of situational, but like he was saying, through consistency and like hard work like that, not to sound cliche, but like that really is the way to like go, and you have to keep it going. Like you're gonna have ups and downs, like year in, year out, but progression.
Yeah,
That's a goal. So.
I would just to add to that, say while you're in the crib or while there's still not really much shit to do for as an artist, just keep looking for inspiration or keep looking for different ways to find inspiration, because that's a big thing for me. I get bored of shit really fast because I'm super ADD, like shit like that. If I get bored, I understand something, and I get bored of it, I trash it, which is why I tend to have like a bunch of half-done shit. But when you can still kind of sit down and focus on shit like that, you can still make a difference. And the reason why I have a hard time doing it is because I always do a bunch of shit, like I drink a bunch of coffee or whatever, and it overstimulates me. And then I just do a bunch of shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I be on that way
I fuck
too.
my shit up, and I'm like, oh shit, I started 67 different things today.
Did I finish any of them dishes?
Yeah, finished 2 of them. I was like, oh shit. So, but I'm kind of figuring more, for me, I'm just figuring out more ways I can sit down and learn how to focus on one thing at a time. And that's my big thing this year, is just taking things one day at a time.
Facts.
And, yeah.
That's all you can do nowadays, man. Just take it one day at a time.
Yeah, I've always been more productive when I do things that way. When I look too far ahead and I start thinking of a bunch of extra shit I'm gonna do, it just kind of makes me anxious.
Yeah,
And
shit.
then I start trying to reach my hands out in too many different things at once.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not the move. At least not for me. Some people can handle that. I can't.
No, for sure. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, I can feel that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Wanna wrap it up?
Yeah. Yeah, we good. Might as well.
Shit. Alright.
I got some football coming on, or is it already on?
Oh,
Shit, I
what
think
game's
Kansas
coming
City's
on?
playing right now.
Oh, yeah, we gotta get to that. Alright, well, let's wrap this shit up. Ayo, Breakfast with the Jetsons,
You know what I'm saying?
episode 3, season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, shout out to Mikey being here.
You know what I'm saying?
Again, he won't schedule to be here, so don't give me no shit. You know what I'm saying? It's my brother, nigga.
I wasn't supposed to be here.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can catch the ones too. Anyway, it's your boy Trez, you know what I'm saying?
It's Don, Spawn, Juan, John, Con, Conservative.
Facts. And we out.